I still remember unboxing and reviewing the OPPO Reno 12 here on the channel about 2 years ago. And now, look who's back. I'm reunited with OPPO through the new OPPO Reno 15 5G. I skipped the Reno 13 and 14 because, honestly, like many of you, I felt they were a bit overpriced. But this time, OPPO dropped another irresistible introductory price for the Reno 15 series, and I couldn't ignore it. Plus, I needed a new phone to replace my trusty Samsung A56 for some B-roll shots. So, the Reno 15 5G felt like the perfect excuse. But is it actually worth it, or is it still overpriced? Stick around until the end of this video and let's find out. The OPPO Reno 15 5G comes in this familiar Reno series silver box. Sliding off the cover, we're greeted by a small envelope that usually includes the quick guide, safety guide, and of course, the clear TPU case, which is always a nice touch from OPPO. Under that, we finally see the phone itself, which we'll set aside for now so we can check the rest of the contents. Inside, we get the usual accessories, the USB-C cable, the SUPERVOOC fast charger, and the SIM ejector tool. And that's pretty much it inside. Nothing surprising. But everything you actually need is here. Now back to the star of the show, the OPPO Reno 15 5G. And honestly, I still admire how premium OPPO makes the Reno series feel. They've been consistent with that since the earlier models. But we'll talk more about the design next as we take a closer look at the phone itself. One thing I always look forward to with the OPPO Reno series is the design. And the Reno 15 5G keeps that refined signature look. After years of evolution, this version feels cleaner, more mature, and even more compact. My unit is in Aurora White, giving off a calm, luminous, and modern finish without trying too hard. The back panel smoothly transitions into the camera module using OPPO's dynamic stellar ring design. So the camera doesn't feel like a separate attachment. It's a clean, cohesive look from every angle. In the hand, comfort stands out. It stays slim at around 7.7 millimeters and weighs about 197 grams. And even during long scrolling or shooting days, it never felt bulky. The aerospace-grade aluminum frame also adds solid rigidity without extra weight. Durability is another highlight. With IP66, IP68, and IP69 ratings, I didn't worry much about splashes or sudden rain. And with Splash Touch, the screen stays responsive even with slightly wet fingers. Very useful for outdoor shoots. As for the layout, you get the power button and volume rocker on the right, and at the bottom are the SIM tray, USB-C port, microphone, and speaker grill. On top, there's the secondary speaker and an IR blaster. No physical fingerprint scanner here. OPPO keeps it clean with an under-display optical sensor. Now for the display, the Reno 15 5G comes with a 6.59-inch AMOLED panel, a 1.5K resolution, and a 120Hz refresh rate. In daily use, the screen feels smooth and fluid. Social media scrolling looks natural, animations stay clean, and overall navigation is fast and responsive. Brightness is also solid. I've used the phone plenty of times on the terrace and while walking outdoors, and I had no issues seeing the screen even under direct sunlight. Indoors, it adjusts nicely and stays comfortable for long viewing sessions. The 10-bit color depth also helps photos and videos look vibrant without crossing into oversaturated territory. For media consumption, it's great that the phone is wideband L1 certified, so you get HD playback on Netflix and other streaming apps. Whether I'm reading articles, browsing social media, or watching YouTube videos, the display consistently looks sharp and lively. As for sound quality, the Reno 15 5G features dual stereo speakers that are loud, balanced, and clear enough for movies, gaming, and general media playback. They don't have deep bass, but they deliver clean, distortion-free audio. And the 300% volume boost feature definitely helps fill a room when needed. The OPPO Reno 15 5G runs on the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, a solid mid-range chipset released just mid last year. It's paired with up to 12 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 3.1 storage. And in everyday use, the phone feels consistently fast. Apps open quickly, multitasking stays smooth, and switching between the camera, chats, and even light editing apps doesn't slow it down. ColorOS 16 with Oppo's Trinity engine also helps keep things stable. It learns your usage patterns and manages resources in the background, so performance stays fluid even when you're pushing the phone. It also carries Oppo's 5-year update support and 6-year fluency protection, meaning it's built to stay smooth long after the honeymoon phase. For gaming, performance is reliable for daily play. Games like Mobile Legends and Call of Duty Mobile run smoothly on high settings. Heavier titles like Wuthering Waves are still very playable once you drop to medium or low settings. HyperBoost 2.0 also helps maintain steady frame rates while controlling heat, so even after longer sessions, the phone stays comfortable to hold. For benchmarks, I run Antutu and here's what we got. Pretty solid numbers for a mid-range phone. Connectivity is another strong point of the Reno series. With AI Link Boost, mobile data stays stable even in weak signal areas, which I definitely noticed during commutes and outdoor use. It also supports Wi-Fi 6 for faster and more reliable connections at home, plus Bluetooth 5.4 for better range and lower latency when using wireless earbuds or accessories. And speaking of earbuds, Oppo even included the Enco Buds 3 Pro as a freebie, which is awesome and definitely adds extra value to the package. Now for the cameras. And honestly, this is the main reason why I bought the Oppo Reno 15 5G in the first place. It comes with a versatile camera lineup that can handle almost any situation you throw at it. You get a 50 megapixel Sony LYT 600 main camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide, a 50 megapixel telephoto portrait lens, and a 50 megapixel ultra wide selfie camera. In good lighting, the 50 megapixel main camera delivers sharp, detailed shots with natural colors. Photos don't appear overly boosted and color tones stay realistic. Dynamic range is also solid, keeping highlights and shadows well balanced outdoors. One thing that really stood out is the zoom capability. The Reno 15 5G features a 3.5x optical zoom, and the results here are impressively sharp and clean. But once you push it further, up to 30x zoom, the photo relies heavily on AI sharpening. It's still impressive for casual shots, but sometimes the output can look a bit overprocessed or artificial, especially in finer details. Low light performance is also another strong point. Night mode produces natural, detailed shots with controlled noise, thanks to Oppo's AI optimization. The 8 megapixel ultra wide, however, shows softer and less detailed results at night, which is expected for this type of lens. For videos, the Reno 15 5G captures clean and stable footage. 4K looks crisp with good color reproduction, and the stabilization is smooth enough for casual vlogging or walk and talk shots. Video quality, front camera, 4K video resolution, testing 1, 2, 3. The 16 megapixel front camera also delivers sharp selfies and handles indoor lighting surprisingly well. Overall, the Reno 15 5G may not have the most complex camera setup, but the quality really delivers. For me, the camera is easily the strongest part of this phone, and definitely the biggest reason I pick it up. On top of that, the Reno 15 also comes with a bunch of AI editing tools that are both useful and fun to use, especially for quick enhancements and creative adjustments before posting on social media. As for the battery, this phone is an absolute champ. The Reno 15 5G packs a 6,500 mAh battery, and in my real-world usage, I was able to get almost 2 full days of casual use, ending at around 10% before needing to charge. Charging is also fast, thanks to OPPO's 80-watt SUPERVOOC charger. From 10% to full, it took me around 1 hour, which is impressive considering the huge battery capacity.
After using the OPPO Reno 15 5G for about a week, here's my take. This phone feels polished and genuinely premium. The build quality is solid, the display is clear and immersive, and the cameras, as expected from the Reno line, are versatile and consistently impressive. What really stands out for me are four things: the design and build, the smart AI features and integrations, the display, and of course, the camera performance.
For performance, it's more than decent for everyday use. Socials, streaming, multitasking, light editing, no issues. But if your top priority is raw gaming power, this isn't the phone for that. You can find devices with flagship chipsets that deliver higher frame rates for less, if gaming is your main thing.
Price-wise, yes, it's still on the premium side. But if you value the strengths I mentioned, design, build, AI smarts, display, and camera, I think it's fair. Especially if you can catch it at an introductory price with discounts and freebies like I did, that really tip it for me.
So if you're after a premium feeling all-rounder with great cameras and refined user experience, the Reno 15 5G is easy to recommend. If you want the best raw performance for the price for heavy gaming, you'll be happier elsewhere.
And there you go. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss my next reviews. And if you have questions about the Reno 15 5G, drop them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Bye!